This is a Sessions video tutorial, the free Transform tool.
Both new and veteran users of Illustrator find the free Transform tool a bit quirky to use, and needless to say, frustrating. In this tutorial, I'll show you how to overcome this quirkiness. By itself, the free Transform tool does nothing to an object. Rather, it relies on modifier keys found on the keyboard, specifically the Shift key, the Alt key, and the Control key. If you're using a Mac, like I am, those keys are the Shift key, the Option key, and the Command key. Really, the first and only thing you need to remember about using this tool is that you have to click and drag a selection handle on the object and then press and hold down a modifier key for anything to happen. So, click and drag and then press and hold. Let's take a look at this in action. On screen is a logo for the fictional Cascade Construction Company. As you can see by the bounding box around the logo, it's selected. In the toolbar, I'll select the free Transform tool. Visually, nothing changes. The bounding box remains the same. So I'm going to start by clicking and dragging the lower right bounding box handle. I don't need to drag out too far though. This is really just to get the free Transform tool functionality started. At this point, I'm going to press and hold the Command key. For those using Windows, you'll hold down the Control key. With this key held down, I can move around the mouse with the mouse button still held down and change the perspective of the logo. Releasing the mouse button and then the modifier key leaves me with this. I'll undo the transformation with the undo command keyboard shortcut of Command plus Z. For those on Windows, that's Control plus Z. This time, I want a little more control over the perspective of the logo. So first, I'll click and drag out the handle and then press and hold the Command key. Now, I'm also going to press and hold down the Shift key. This constrains the movements of the free Transform tool. If I release the Shift key but still keep the Command key held down, I get this. Shift key held down, Shift key released, and back to the Shift key held down. Releasing the mouse button and then the modifier keys leaves me with this. I'll undo this and show you what the last modifier key does. Okay, starting off, I'll click and drag a handle. Then I'll hold down the Command key. Again, this is the Control key for Windows users. Next, I'll hold down the Shift key, and then finally, I'll hold down the Option key, which is the Alt key if you're using Windows. By holding down this last key, I can gain further control over the perspective of the logo. And here's something of a Star Wars movie title perspective. At this point, I'm holding down 3 modifier keys and the mouse button. It's quite a workout for your fingers. While clicking and dragging with the mouse, I can release and press any of the 3 modifier keys to get the logo to do what I want. It's not necessary to always start off with the Command key. Rather, you could start off with the Option key or the Shift key and then hold down additional keys as you drag. Also, be aware that it's not necessary to always click and drag on the same bounding box handle. Experiment with clicking and dragging any of the other 7 handles while using the free Transform tool.
Did you like this video? Then subscribe today to stay up to date on our channel or follow us on Google+, Twitter, and Facebook. Visit sessions.edu for more info on classes and admissions. Also, don't forget to check out the links to free downloadable content in the description. Thanks for watching.